Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. The In the Night Garden toys are going to listen to a bedtime story, but they need to get to the night light that tells the story first. The Pinky Punk cannot fly. It's broken down for the night. How are the toys going to get to the story? How about the Ninky Nonk? The Ninky Nonk isn't running very well. It's very bumpy and shaking. We won't be able to go on the Ninky Nonk. I know. The Teletubbies have lent their car to In the Night Garden toys. There's lights on the front, and there's also music to listen to on the ride over. There's a little purple steering wheel with a heart on it. And there's enough seats and seat belts for everyone to be safely inside. There's even 2 little car seats in the back. Who's going to drive the car? Makapaka says he would like to drive. Makapaka. I don't know, Makapaka. You might be too small. Oops. Makapaka can't even see over the steering wheel. It wouldn't be safe for you to drive, Makapaka. You need to be able to see through the windshield, and all we can see is the top of your head. Upsy Daisy decides she's tall enough to drive. Okay, Upsy Daisy, make sure you put your seatbelt on. Upsy Daisy! The Toddlers decide, since there's 3 of them, they can all fit in the back 3 seats. Are you taking your blocks, Toddlers? Just make sure there's enough room for all 3 of you to put your seatbelts on. Since Iggle Piggle is the tallest, he will ride in the front with Upsy Daisy. You'll have to get in on the other side, Iggle Piggle. And Makapaka, you're the perfect size for one of the car seats in the back. That's where you'll be the safest. Put all of the straps on. And off we go. Everyone's strapped in nice and safe, and Upsy Daisy's going to drive very slowly and listen to some music. Upsy Daisy heard a fire truck. She's pulled over to the side of the road so the fire truck can safely get by her. They finally arrived to their destination. It's the Iggle Piggle Star Storytelling Light. Everyone gather round. The story's about to begin.
The Porcupines and the Wattingers played hide and seek. The Porcupine children hid in Upsy Daisy's bed. Only Upsy Daisy is allowed in Upsy Daisy's bed. Upsy Daisy came back, and the teeny tiny Porcupine children went me, 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 me all the way home.
The story is over and it's starting to get darker out. It's time to go, toys. Makapaka's so tired that he's going to be in the back sleeping, so they're keeping the music off for the rest of the ride home. And thank you for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye. Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. Today the Teletubbies are having a tea party with their brand new tea set. We're going to have tea and some homemade organic snacks. Let's get all set up. Dipsy sits in front of his green teacup. Po sits in front of her red teacup. Tinky Winky, stands in front of his purple teacup. And who's joining us for the tea party? It's Kitty. But Kitty, we don't have a teacup for you. Each of the Teletubbies has a picture of themselves on their teacup. I think the tea is ready, Teletubbies. It's ready to pour. We want to make sure it's not too hot. We don't want to burn the inside of our mouths. Would anybody like some cream with their tea? The creamer has a picture of Nunu on it. A little cream for each Teletubby. Who would like a little bit of coconut sugar? Not too much. Too much sugar isn't good for you or your teeth. We use the spoon that matches each Teletubby and Teletubby cup. See, Dipsy has a green spoon. And Po has the red spoon. Time for tea. Teletubbies love their tea. Yum, yum. Time for snacks. We give out the plates to the Teletubbies. They each have their matching colored plates. And here's our home-baked organic banana, zucchini, chocolate muffins. They're full of healthy ingredients like hemp seed and flaxseed, but they still taste very yummy. Each Teletubby receives one muffin. They fit perfectly on their plates. Everyone waits until they're all given out. Uh-oh, here comes Kitty. She smells the muffins. Kitty, you can't have muffins. Oh, she also smells the yummy organic cream. Would anyone like some more tea? Refills it is. And thank you so much for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye. Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. Today we're having a beach day with Makapaka, Iggle Piggle, and Upsy Daisy. Makapaka has something to show us, Tiny fans. Makapaka. Oh, I see, Makapaka. This might be kind of gross, but it's also very interesting. This is bear droppings, and they're quite large. Bears eat all different kinds of fruit and berries, and the seeds don't get digested in their stomach. They actually can germinate and grow plants. So we're going to bury these bear droppings and see if maybe we can grow an apple tree. Makapaka is going to go fill his bucket in the lake. Makapaka! He wants to get some of the sand wet to see if he can build a sandcastle. Makapaka! Let's pour it right here, Makapaka. Now let's fill your bucket. We pack the sand down. Ooh, it's a little too wet. Let's add some dry sand. Here, let's move the handle of the bucket so you can get the sand in better, Makapaka. His hand is perfect for scooping sand. Okay, I think we're ready. We're going to turn the bucket upside down. See if we can make a little mini sandcastle. Uh-oh, it's not coming out. Let's use maybe a little more force. Oops. Ooh, maybe too much force. All of the sand came out. Iggle Piggle, can you show us how the whale slide works? Oh, there's a secret little stairway and a little mini slide inside. I think Iggle Piggle is too big for this slide. He won't even fit through. I think this is the perfect size for Makka Pakka. Makka Pakka. Oh, Makka Pakka, your feet are all sandy. We better wash you off in the lake. Makka Pakka is staying off of the sand so he stays clean. But our bucket is still sandy. Upsy Daisy, can you please go rinse this off in the lake? Upsy Daisy! Oh, Upsy Daisy! Our bucket is floating away. We better grab it. Oh, let's just hook her hand. Oh dear, it went even farther. And it sunk to the bottom. Uh-oh! Well, at least that rock is stopping it from going any farther. Upsy Daisy, are you a strong swimmer? Yes, Upsy Daisy. Okay, Upsy Daisy, can you please dive in and grab the bucket? Just hook your arm into the handle. Almost there. Yay! Good job, Upsy Daisy. Now let's swim back to shore. You stand on the rocks too, Upsy Daisy, so your feet don't get sandy. It was good that we got our bucket back. We wouldn't want it floating around in the lake with the fish. And thank you so much for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye. Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. Today we're going to go camping. And we have Lala, Po, Makka Pakka, and Iggle Piggle. We need to open our tent up. It's in the red bag. This tent pops up all on its own. It's blue and red. Lala's in the tent. And now Po's in the tent. Po's going to jump. She's so happy to camp. Now Makka Pakka's in the tent. And Iggle Piggle. Iggle Piggle brought his red blanket. It's the same color as the sleeping bag, Iggle Piggle. Did anyone bring snacks? Oh, look, some fresh cherry tomatoes from the garden. Do you know if a tomato is a fruit or a vegetable? It's actually considered a fruit, but most people think it's a vegetable. Time to eat. We're all going to have to share the tomatoes. Let's maybe do some counting so that we make sure everyone gets the same amount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tomatoes. If we have 8 tomatoes and 4 friends, how many do they each get? They'll each get 2 tomatoes. 2 for Po, 2 for Lala, 2 for Iggle Piggle, and 2 for Makka Pakka. Their bellies are full and the toys are tired. Makka Pakka plays a lullaby. His belly lights up, and there's Iggle Piggle and Upsy Daisy on your tummy. Lala plays her lullaby too. Good night, Po. Good night, Lala. Good night, Makka Pakka. And good night, Iggle Piggle. And thank you so much for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye and good night. Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. Today our In the Night Garden friends are going to learn about different wild animals today. And they're going to go for a ride down the blue slide. Upsy Daisy's going to go first. Now Makka Pakka. And Iggle Piggle. You match the slide, Iggle Piggle. It's blue like you. This is one of Iggle Piggle's favorite animals. Do you know what it is? It eats eucalyptus.
Koala.
Makka Pakka's going to hang out with the koala in the little basket. This is one of Upsy Daisy's favorite animals. It swims in the ocean, and it has a fin on its back.
Dolphin.
He's the king of the jungle. He has a big hairy mane.
Lion. Lion cub.
This guy is very strong.
Gorilla.
Where's the next animal, Iggle Piggle? He's coming through the back of the tree. What animal is he?
Bear.
We saw a bear climb a tree last year. We stayed far away and we made lots of noise. Bears are more scared of us than we are of them. Look, Makka Pakka. This animal has an egg.
Penguin.
This is our last animal. Do you know what it is?
Tiger.
Well, Thank you so much for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye. Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. Today the Teletubbies are outside at the mailbox. There's some new mail to open. Look what's behind you, Tinky Winky. It's a little orange snail. And it has a spinning shell. This one's purple with a yellow swirl. And the other side is yellow with a red swirl. Dipsy notices something in the grass. What is it, Dipsy? Why don't you show us? It's a real snail. He went back into his shell. We must have scared him. He also has a little piece of wood stuck to him. We'll help you out, little guy. All better. Let's leave him alone and we'll wait for him to come out of his shell again. Time to open our mailbox.
It's music time. Come and see in the mailbox for letters or a song. Come and play.
We've received a package. It's silky green and has a zipper. I can't wait to open it up. And Puppy's come along too. Uh-oh, Puppy found some doggy doo-doo. We better clean it up. This is from a bigger dog in our yard. We always make sure Puppy stays in our yard and he doesn't walk on the road by himself. It's not safe. Here's another piece and we found a hazelnut with it. We're right below the hazelnut tree. Here is our hazelnut tree, and unfortunately, there's little green worms with webs all over it curling the leaves. And over here, I found a hazelnut that's growing. It's fuzzy and it's green. It's not quite big enough to pick. There's another little worm. All right, there's the snail. We left him alone long enough that he came back out. Come here, little guy. Hang out with us in the mailbox. What do you see, Tinky Winky? There's a little ant that's carrying one of those little worms. Look carefully. That must be his lunch. We're seeing all sorts of neat things while we're outside. Now it's finally time to open our package. Seems like there's a bunch of paper. It's to protect this little porcelain tea set I have. I've had this since I was a little girl. Let's have tea outside, Teletubbies. There's the serving tray. And I'll set everything up for you. In our house, we drink lots of tea. Teas can be very healthy for you. We love rose tea. Rose tea helps relax you, keeps you calm, and it smells delicious. There's little pink roses all over this tea set. We are almost ready. Here's the teapot. And of course, we need the lid to keep it hot. The snail has moved quite a ways. He's getting our mailbox all slimy. When you touch their antenna very gently, it retracts in. Watch it slowly pop back out again. They are very sensitive because they're actually the snail's eyes, so that's why we have to be very gentle while handling them. We're gonna have to clean off our mailbox. I think that's enough climbing on our toys today. We'll put you in the grass by this dandelion plant. And it's tea time. and I'm going to join in with the Teletubbies. Thank you so much for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye.